Hi, I'm Dr. Memonitu Opuare, a lecturer in the Petroleum Geology Unit of the Earth Science Department, University of the Western Cape. I am the faculty advisor of the American Association of Petroleum Geologists, University of Western Cape Student Chapter. On my right, I have the student president, Mr. Nehemiah Dominic. On my left, I have the vice president, Mr. Mark Ngama. So Mr. Dominic Nehemiah will tell you more about the association.
My name is Nehemiah Dominic, the president of the AAPG UWC Student Chapter. I am a master's graduate student in the Earth Science department. I've graduated in Petroleum Geoscience, and Trevor Manuel once said, the decisions we make today, the actions we take over the next 5 years, 10 or 20 years will determine whether South Africa will be a success or whether we will just be another ineffective society unable to satisfy the industry's needs. So AAPG is here to facilitate the transfer of knowledge between the students and the petroleum industry, as well as we plan to have events which our Vice President Mr. Mark Ngama will highlight on.
Good morning, my name is Mark Ngama. I am the Vice President of the AAPG UWC Student Chapter, as has been mentioned by the advisor and the President himself. Yes, the chapter has successfully been inaugurated this year, and as the Executive Committee, our role is to run this course successfully with integrated projects and activities such as lecture series that we've been running so far. And there are more to come, hopefully throughout the next year. We also have interaction with high schools students that we'll be going to, just to expose what geology is all about, and also the AAPG. And successfully we have launched our Facebook page, which is up and running, and on there we have various activities, sponsorship for students that is also part of the perks of being part of AAPG. As a society, we're trying to create an awareness not only for the university, but also about geology and the AAPG itself.
So the entry requirement for you to become a petroleum geologist, one, you must have maybe, you must be a scientist, meaning you must have maybe from your high school, maybe so you must pass your physics, maths, chemistry, and English at high school level. You'll be admitted to maybe read geology or any related course, maybe computer science, chemistry, physics. Then you can now maybe be a member of the AAPG. AAPG is the acronym for American Association of Petroleum Geologists.
Once completing grade 12, this is the following requirements, or this is the way forward into the program. You should, once admitted to the university, you'd be in your first year, of course. The course has, the program is structured in two ways. You have the 3-year program, and there's the 4-year program, which is applied geology. Once you've completed that in the undergraduate phase, you now go to the postgrad phase, which is the honors phase and the master's phase, and then followed by the PhD phase. Well, in the undergraduate phase, in your first year, you tackle subjects like mathematics, a bit of physics, which is also called science, and then there's chemistry, depending on your electives, and as well as geology as the core and the main subject of the whole course that you will be following, through to your second year, which is purely now geology, and then your third year as well, and then by then you graduate. Once successfully done, you are required to have an average of 65 and above to go on to your postgraduate, which is your honors level, and then you could take it from that.
So once you've completed your undergraduate studies, you are now known as a geologist. But as soon as you enroll into the honors program, you have the opportunity to now specialize as a geochemist, or as a geophysicist, or a petrophysicist, or a petroleum geologist. During your honors year, you will have about 8 months of coursework and 3 or 4 months of a mini thesis. We would focus in the area in which you'd like to specialize in. Once you have completed your honours and you have an average of above 65%, you are now entitled to enroll in the master's program. In the master's program, we have separate studies such as geochemistry, structural geology, as well as petroleum geology, and we do have a structured master's course which focuses purely in petroleum geoscience. And in this program we have sponsorships such as Shell, BP, Sasol, and Petros A and Tullow Oil as well.
As a petroleum geologist, you have opportunity to travel around the world. You can work in shale gas, that is even new to South Africa now. Travel to China, America, network, go for conferences, and also gives you an opportunity to actually maybe discover yourself more. It's a very fun place to be as a petroleum geologist. And the good news is that this petroleum geologist is only offered at the University of the Western Cape in South Africa. No other university has this course in South Africa. So I encourage everyone to come and be part of this good news in the University of Western Cape, South Africa.